Okay, we're gonna just kind of do a work along with Mrs. Tool project for winter. So you need a piece of the purple construction paper. It's really kind of berry purple. It's the one I gave your teacher. And then you're gonna need 3 oil pastels. Hopefully that is not recording that. Okay, you're gonna need a white, a black, and then the purple that's just barely a shade darker than your thing. So it's kind of a berry color. And if you have the number is 1, 3. Mrs. Tool needs bifocals. 1, 3 purple. That's what it's called. Okay, there you go. All right, so what we're going to do first is you're going to put it tall ways like this, okay? And we're going to work back to front because that usually works the best when doing oil pastels. So you're going to do the background first. So what we want to do is take our white and kind of right up about here, we're going to make the moon. And it's right there. Okay. And then I want you to take, so you can see that, and do kind of some little circles like this that are actually pretty dark. Okay. I'm pressing pretty hard here like that. Okay. And then very lightly, barely pressing, I want you to kind of color. So you'll have those dark marks you put in, and then you'll have just some really light like that. Okay. That's all you need to do with that part. Then we want to kind of go, it's going to look upside down to you right now. Okay. Here towards the top, again, we want to just kind of do some really light sections. And I'll show you this again. I'm barely touching. I'm using the edge of my oil pastel because I'm just trying to do some light areas. Can't see what I'm doing here. Okay. We're kind of touch here like this. Okay, and then at the top of this, I'm going to do a little more. Okay, so basically, I have that upside down so you guys can see it. I've got this kind of light background I'm creating here. Then I'm going to take my 1-3 purple. Okay, and underneath it, I'm going to meet right up with the white that I did and even kind of go in and out of it a little bit. Okay, and I think what I'll do before I go too far here, haha, I lost my white. This is what happens when you do stuff in the chair. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put my hill here so I can see where it is. So I want to kind of go like this. Okay, that's my hill. It's just a guideline. So then I'm going to fill in the dark purple from where I did the light white down to there. And I'm not pressing hard. Again, guys, I want the purple paper to show through. So I'll pause here and do that, and then I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so what I have is what's going to be my sky. It's a background. And you'll notice I barely colored on the purple. That's plain purple. This is my white and my darker purple on it, okay? We want it to look like this nice light sky, okay? So this is what you should have, okay? Then your next step is to color this part solid white to, about here. Okay, so I'll do that real quick, but make sure you want the bottom edge to be a fade. Okay, I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second. Okay, so I've done about half of this white section of hills, and I want to point out, see how solid it is? As lightly as we did the background of the sky, we're doing the opposite of that on this hill. So, and the other thing I wanted to point out is over on this one side, so the opposite side of the moon, okay, you're going to do a tree, and it's going to be black eventually. So make sure you leave this part here, because if we made this white and tried to put the tree on top of it, it'll look gray. Okay, so make sure you leave this part here, and then this is how the bottom should look. So it's going to look pretty solid, and then it's going to kind of fade out. So I'm going to do some right here for you so you can see me do it. Okay, so I don't know. I may not have gotten this, so if I say this again twice, guys, sorry. So this is what the bottom should look like. Has the solid with the jagged line of the hill, and then the blurred out jagged line underneath where you don't press as much. And then we're going to go ahead and do the white trees before I stop on this video. So the white trees are on the opposite side of the black tree. They're underneath more the moon. Okay. And they're going to come right out of this hill. So I'm going to do one and show it to you because I don't think I can color upside down very well. So let me do that. Okay, so there's one tree. Okay, notice how it comes right out of the white snow. Okay, and then I'm going to do another one on the opposite side right here of this tree. I'm going to see if I can draw it upside down. So come right out of the snow and make that trunk pretty thick. Okay, and then make kind of like a pitchfork looking thing at the top. Okay, and then come out from here and make another kind of pitchfork thing, but don't make it be even. And this too. Okay, maybe we'll make that one a little more like that. But you kind of, if you do one on one side, you want to do one on the other. And you don't want them to match exactly, but you want them to kind of be in the same area. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do that one a little different. Let's do one more. Kind of make that one do like that. I'm going to let that one run off. Okay, so there's our two white trees, and I believe that is the majority of the white right now. So we're going to pause this video right here, and then the next video will be about putting in the black. Okay.